In a high-profile case that captivated the nation, Gypsy Rose Blanchard is set to be released from prison on December 28 after serving 85% of her 10-year sentence. Now 32 years old, Blanchard pleaded guilty in 2016 to the second-degree murder of her mother, Dee Blanchard. The case first came to public attention in 2015 when Dee Blanchard was found brutally murdered in her home. Initially, the crime appeared to be a tragic act of violence against a disabled woman and her devoted daughter. Dee had presented Gypsy as severely ill, wheelchair-bound, and suffering from a range of ailments, including leukemia, muscular dystrophy, and mental disabilities. Their heart-wrenching tale of a mother caring for her disabled child garnered considerable sympathy and media attention. However, as the investigation unfolded, a startling truth emerged. Gypsy's life had been a carefully orchestrated facade, and her seemingly devoted mother had been subjecting her to years of medical abuse, feeding tubes, unnecessary surgeries, and a life of imprisonment. Much of what the public had believed about Gypsy's health conditions turned out to be a fabrication. Gypsy, desperate for freedom from her mother's control, hatched a plan to escape her oppressive environment. Gypsy's boyfriend, Nicholas Godejohn, was enlisted to carry out the murder, which he committed in June 2015. After the crime, Gypsy and Godejohn were on the run for several days before they were apprehended and brought to justice. Gypsy was charged with first-degree murder, but later negotiated a plea deal for second-degree murder. The case raised numerous legal and ethical questions, shedding light on issues around Munchausen syndrome by proxy, a condition where a caregiver deliberately induces illness in a child for personal gain. Gypsy's defense argued that she had been a victim of severe emotional and physical abuse at the hands of her mother, leading to her participation in the murder. The case sparked a wider discussion about the need for better awareness and protection for those suffering from abuse in similar situations. Throughout her time in prison, Gypsy has been a model inmate, actively participating in various programs and completing her GED. She has also received counseling to process her traumatic past and prepare for reintegration into society. As her release date approaches, Gypsy will be closely monitored by probation officers to ensure a smooth transition. While supporters argue that Gypsy has served enough time considering the circumstances surrounding her case, others believe that she should have received a lighter sentence due to the extenuating circumstances and the abuse she endured. As she prepares to step into a new chapter of her life outside the prison walls, the complex and troubling case of Gypsy Rose Blanchard continues to spark debate and raise questions about the justice system and the complexities of parental